Welcome back everybody to Without a Garage. In this episode we're doing more welding and grinding on the 74 Beetle restoration project. As you can see, we previously welded in two small patch pieces up above where we're currently welding off camera. I did that to basically hone in the technique a little bit to make sure that we're getting it with minimal warpage. We previously did patches in some previous videos, and a lot of those are going to have to be redone. There's a lot of warpage. I didn't really control the heat very well. I've been learning a lot through this process, and unfortunately, knowing what I know now, when I'm gonna have to redo what I did if I want this to hold up and look close to factory. This car's never gonna be perfect, but I would like it to look as close to perfect as possible. I do apologize for the lack of uploads recently, but I appreciate everybody who has recently subscribed. We have been gaining a little bit of traction. I don't know if YouTube's been pushing it or if people are just stumbling upon the videos, but I thank every single one of you. Hopefully we can get back on track and get a little bit of a more routine schedule again. It probably still won't be weekly, but hopefully every 2 weeks at least. Yeah. Well, I'm spreading them out, but then yeah, we will. Yeah. So like you can feel it. It's not like it's warm, but it's not that warm. Actually, that's too hot. So we probably should cool it down. Ooh, that pops weird.
Careful about oil down.
I have my girlfriend helping me in this video. I'm trying to show her a little bit on how to weld sheet metal in place here. I think she honestly is probably doing a better job than what I have on this entire vehicle. So be sure to tell her that she did a great job down in the comments below. So it's going to be your right. Yep. 14, yeah. Try that, see. I think you just gotta go slow and make sure you're getting it on the tack, you know. Because of the gaps being so big, like that gap's pretty big. And a lot of people, what they do is they take a wire coat hanger and they cut it and they put the wire coat hanger in there and then roll on top of it. Because it's so thin, you're basically gonna put like a little tack there, stop, and it's not gonna fuse these two together. And then you're gonna probably want to go over here and do the same thing, then come back and then do that and hold it just a little bit longer than what you did there to fuse those two together. Does that make sense? Yeah. And if it's still blowing through, you know, move to over here where that's closer together. You just gotta cool it down more often if you're gonna just stack them. Like I was doing over here, you know, just kept going. You gotta stop them because otherwise it's gonna pull this. Yeah. Okay.
I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Like this is people like really see it because they're
Start knocking it down. I've really been trying to keep the grinder as flat as possible, kind of going with the grain, you could say, of the weld. If you tilt the grinder too much in one direction, then you start to tear into the sheet metal, and that's going to thin it out, and that's where a lot of your little divots and holes and stuff, your pinholes, are going to start to form. and of course it's going to show up when you have to do Bondo, or if you choose not to do Bondo, you're going to see it in the paint. So I've been really focusing on that. Of course, what I really need to work on is getting smaller gaps when I make these patch panels. It's really hard to get good penetration where you're not building the weld up so high. It almost kind of, when you're trying to fill in that gap, you kind of build it like an arch, and so when you grind it flat, you're gonna have holes in the middle because the weld is higher than what the sheet metal is. And we figured out off camera on this, after I finished kind of grinding all the welds down, that there's a lot of holes going down the middle, and then when we try to go in and fill them, it just blows the hole out bigger because there's not a whole lot of material there. Basically, to get a weld on it, the sheet metal gets so thin that you can't really get a tack onto it. So we'll probably have to redo these as well. But I hope the results show on camera here that, you know, these look pretty close to the shape of the rest of the body as compared to previous panels that we've done. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave any criticism down in the comments below. You know, is there too much grinding? Too much welding? Are you guys bored? You know, what would you like to see in these videos? I'm still trying to kind of figure out the style and workflow of how these videos are. I always get so caught up in the moment of just wanting to get work done that I kind of put the video on the back burner, and I guess don't frame the shots properly, don't talk to the camera properly, and really don't edit properly either, because like the more time spent editing, the less time I can spend working on the vehicle. So do you like these type of videos? Would you much rather me just set the camera up the entire 2 hours that I work and never turn the camera off, just upload those straight? You know, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.